Hey, welcome back. So we are ducking in between rainstorms. We've gotten almost 2 inches over the last 2 days, 3 days. I've got folks coming out to certify the scale on Monday, and the certification allows us to do legal trade across the scale. So it's fairly important that we get this right. We've been having problems getting our scale to settle correctly. And so Henry and I tore the floor out of it, and we cleaned out a pile of dirt, and there's a bunch of there's some boards that need to be fixed. So we're gonna go get some wood and a saw, and we're gonna go cut it up, put the floor back in before this next rainstorm comes in. Let's see here. We need these guys here in the back. So it's 2x12 floor. So we got to bring these, and then we'll cut them up over there. And we're gonna grab this 2x4 because we need a spacer at the end of the floor. The good thing is we were able to clean the dirt out, and we got the scale to actually settle in the wind a little bit, and so that's an improvement. The other thing that we were able to do, let's see, I'm trying to see if that's gonna be long enough. It should work. The other thing we're able to do or found out is in the rain, it doesn't seem like it is settling. It's like it's getting wet. So we're going to go test that theory. I'm looking for a pencil, always looking for a pencil. We're going to go test that theory since it's been raining and see if we have a water problem, which we might, because the scale gets totally and completely wet. It is as fragrant as it looks. It's very muddy. It's very muddy through here. Chelsea doesn't want to take a mud bath. No. So this is a Sooner scale, like I mentioned before. And what we got to do is these boards got to come out. And we got to replace, I think this one here. And then we got to scoot everything down and fill this gap. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. That was ready. That one's ready. This just comes out. This one comes off. And then pick up all this hardware. And then we gotta just take these boards out.
Do we have to take them all the way from the end, or can we just lift out the ones you want to replace?
No, you gotta do them from the end.
So we've gotten...
I made that pretty tight.
We got 2 inches almost in the past 2 days, and despite being mid-May. It's about 50 degrees, do you think?
Yeah, it's cold.
There's a concrete base underneath it. Is there a special order to these?
Yep. Well, I mean, we're gonna put them back in order.
So we replaced this board, and I'm contemplating, this one here has a pretty good crack, but I think it's okay. And then this one here has a pretty good crack.
Okay, so we need a board that is about 4 inches. About 4 inches. That way we can give it some room to expand. So 4 inches. I bet you that other board we took out of work.
The one that cracked?
Yeah. Let's go see. Make it a little smaller.
That's the board we replaced in 2 halves.
We'll make it 3 1/4. Ish. Ooh, that's gonna have a big knot in it. That's probably, I guess that's okay.
The 2x4 is too short, as you can see there. So
Alright. Where's the saw at?
didn't move it.
Let's go cut it.
Is that over enough?
That should be just right.
Yeah. Something spooked the calves. I don't know how to zoom in. They're running a fence line. In the meantime, did it fit?
It fit.
Yay!
Yay.
The calves all want to know what it is we're doing.
Alright.
But there's an electric fence there. Were you able to get it off?
Yeah. I just use a different one.
Oh, okay. Last bolt. We're going to tighten them all in and get inside before the rain comes and finds us. So, why do you got the washer? Alrighty. This is hard one-handed. Alright.
Nope, it's wet.
Shoot.
So something is getting wet. Once it dries out, it'll zero just fine.
this was good maintenance, not necessarily the problem.
It was part of the problem. See, it won't do it. Because something is wet, like a sensor or something is getting wet. And it shouldn't be. Yeah. I don't know. We got to figure out what's getting wet and where.
They're coming to certify the scales next week. But if they can't Monday. But if they can't zero, then they can't certify. If they can't certify, then we've got problems.
Right, like I assume these things get wet.
Where's the brain?
Or this thing. So there's wires that come in through here and then go in through there that get red.
Hold on, lift it up one more time. So this bar goes down.
Yeah. What I don't know if there's something going on here that it's seeping in there or what.
And there's 4 of these, one on each.
Yeah.
Corner.
You know, that or something in here. Right, this is where the junction box is. But that all looks pretty dry. So it leads me to think there's something maybe getting in over here.
It doesn't look like there's any mouse damage.
No. We're pretty sure the board is working because it zero is just fine when it's dry.
Or not windy.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, it's wet and there's a reader that's not happy about it. And I don't know how you tell what's wet when everything's wet. Right?
Yep. Or moisture that got in and is shorting it out.
Or moisture that's getting in, shorting it. You know, like this one's got some corrosion on it.
Right before we bought the property, the scales got hit by lightning and it fried this. We're wondering if perhaps it had a little bit more damage down line.
Yeah. When we were talking to the scale guy, he had me unplug some of the wires and whatnot and wanted to know if the scale was doing this, and at that time it wasn't. So he said, okay, well the bars must be okay. But it makes me believe with the scale sitting here doing this that one of the bars is getting wet and giving a bad reading, because I should be able to just hit zero and off it goes. See, the scale doesn't know what it's doing. So we just gotta wait for it to dry out to use it and figure out what else is wet.
Mud. I got us stuck. So trying to figure out how to not tear all of that apart in the process of getting the truck out of here. And that's one of the downsides of not having four-wheel drive. When you get stuck, you get really stuck.